Alright guys, today I'm going to try to do something new for me. Thanksgiving is coming up very soon, so I thought to myself, why not to do something with a Hungarian twist and also cheap. So I've decided to do turkey drumstick, which I bought for £3.80 or something like that. And I'm going to do a stuffing with chicken liver, which is quite Hungarian thing to do, and then I'm going to serve it with a sweet potato and potato mash and some caramelized onions, and that's about it. Cheap and cheerful. So the first thing I'm going to do is to debone the turkey drumstick. And I'm going to use the bone to make some gravy. Turkey drum, such strong, how do you call these bits? Tendons. So first of all, I'm going to remove the bone. There is some meat left on it, but that's fine because I'm going to use that to make a sauce, gravy. And then I'm going to remove all these hard tendons, probably tendons. So I remove all of these, and I'll try to remove the silver skin as well. So we don't want any of these bits. So I just remove all of this, don't need any of this. Then I'm going to reshape anything anyway, so I just end up with the meat. Happy days. Alright, that looks good. That's it, just rearranging Mother Nature, as one famous chef said. Okay, I still have some silver skin in there, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so here we go. So this is the base. Alright, so I'm just going to bake these off quickly and then turn it into gravy. Then next step is to rearrange this bit. Just use my knife to score the silver skin so that it's not going to firm up too much. Yep. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to season it. Salt and pepper. garlic powder if I can find it. Yep. Okay, that's enough. So I have my turkey without the nasty bits, and now I'm going to wrap everything in prosciutto. So this was 2 pounds, this was 3 pounds, this was, who knows, 1 pound maybe, not even that. I'll give up. So what I will do, I'm going to transfer this here for now. Grab my prosciutto and transfer it on the chopping board. And I'm going to roll up everything in the prosciutto. Okay, that should do. This is 4 slices. I think I'm going to do a double wrap. So I do 4 slices and then I do another 4 slices. So transfer this, turn it into half, just like so. I didn't add any stuffing or anything. The stuffing I'm going to do on the side. So I'll just firm it up and roll it up, and then I'll do the same again. So keep saying so nice. Okay, I have done the first layer and I'm going to do the second layer. Okay, last prosciutto. Come on, man. Come on, mate. Okay, I've managed to get off all the prosciutto from the plastic. Amazing stuff. I sort this out later. So now we do the second layer of prosciutto with the turkey. And just rolling it up. Nothing special, nothing complicated. So turkey drumstick has been deboned and rearranged, and it looks good already. So this is ready to fry off or bake or roast, more likely. Oh, I still need this, hold on mate. Second step is wash my hand. Now to start the stuffing, I'm going to use some onions, finely chopped. Some pancetta. What I've noticed is that the induction interferes with the microphone in the Osmo. I haven't tried it with the GoPro at home, if it interferes or not, but it definitely does here. So I've started my pancetta, smoked pancetta. I'm going to finely dice the onions, and of course don't be silly. Let's put this into the oven. Should I use ghee? Yes, I'm going to use ghee. It's going to give extra flavor to it. So just add some ghee. If you have never tried ghee, I highly recommend. It's got a very unique flavor to it. So turkey done. I'm going to add some thyme to this for now, and that's about it. With tiny bit of water goes in, and then I will use baking parchment. So that the foil doesn't stick to the meat. Put some foil on it, close this one, open the oven, and this goes in to to the oven. Lovely. Chef needs to rehydrate. Okay. So, on with the onions. Pancetta is not crispy, and I'm not even aiming for crispy pancetta, but that's enough. So I've cooked it for like 2 minutes probably. I've added my onions. I'm going to add my parsley and 1 garlic. Okay, garlic goes in, and parsley, whole bunch of parsley. All right. Parsley is chopped, goes in. What else? That's about it for now. And I've got some panko breadcrumbs, 100 grams, which I'm going to use all. So that goes here. This is cooked enough already, so that goes with the panko. Amazing. Should I keep this? No. Okay, so I've got no use for that pan. So for the stuffing, I've added the 100 grams of panko and 1 onion, parsley, garlic. You can mix it up. Clean the induction very quickly. It's going to be easier later. Okay, that's done. Okay, now to this I'm going to add 2 eggs. Oi. One and 2. Mix everything up. Let it soak. Season with a bit of chili flakes just for me. Salt. Yeah. And of course pepper. cheeky little Hungarian paprika. There we go. You can use different paprika if you want, but I highly recommend to hunt down some Hungarian paprika if you can. And now we come to the chicken liver, and what I'm going to do is, this is already in pieces, but I'm going to chop it up even more. Okay, chicken liver. I like chicken liver. It's very it's a super inexpensive ingredient. Meanwhile, I can start my mash as well. Pan is on. Hot water is on. I do still have some parsley on my chopping board, but that's quite fine. I'll slice my potatoes into quarters and these into similar size. Okay, so the liver is being chopped up. I'm going to mix everything here, and this is going to be my stuffing. I haven't added any other liquids because I don't want it to be too runny. And of course I call it stuffing, but it's not actually inside. It's going to be as a side dish. So you have your meat, your inexpensive, lovely, nicely cooked meat, and then you have these filling and very tasty liver stuffing balls as well on the side. And then we do some peas as well. And happy days. Nice, inexpensive, good looking. Okay, I'm going to let this to rest just for about 5 minutes so the breadcrumbs can soak up all the goodness. And chop up the onions. Actually, not chop up, I'm going to do, I just cut it into 4. I want nice chunky pieces. This one is going to the sauce as well. Again, I'm not going to slice it or chop it fine, just like this. I might use some more time, you'll see. This knife I don't need, thank you. What is this for? Liquid smoke. Now, I wasn't quite sure, but actually I've decided to use some liquid smoke in the stuffing. If you don't like this artificial stuff, stay away from it. I do like to introduce some smoked flavors in my cooking, but obviously I can't smoke in here, so I have to use what I have. So I've just added a bit of liquid smoke flavor. Nice. Okay. So I'm just going to take out the bones. And move the turkey to the middle. And transfer the bones to the saucepan. Is it going to fit? just about perfect. Okay, so all these go in. Just like so. I'm going to keep this for the stuffing. It already has some nice flavor on it. Just add some cold water to this. Yeah, just like so. Just cover it. Turn on the induction. High heat. Okay, let this boil away. Aha! It would if I would be lucky, but I'm not. This dish is not fit for induction, so what I'll do, I'll transfer this here and this here. Happy days. That's why it's nice to have half induction, half gas. Okie dokie. Come on, mate. Okay, this can bubble away. And my stuffing has been sitting here for about 5 minutes maybe. It seems to be quite wet, but I think by the time I'm going to finish this is going to be perfect. I might just work it a bit, just like I did with the Swedish meatballs. I think it's going to help. And a bit of kuperek. For a minute here, I lost myself. I lost myself here. For a minute here, I lost myself. Okay, so I just worked the dough a bit, just like I did when I was doing Swedish meatballs. And it actually worked the protein in the liver, because it's binding now better, or maybe it's the salt, who knows. Salt is a binding agent as well, and so is the egg, but I'm happy with it. I just need some water, and what I will do is I'm going to form not so small. I'm going to form stuffing balls. This size. There is not too much, this is a bit too big. I probably could have added more panko to this, but I don't want it to be too bready. I want it to be more livery. And what we also do in Hungary is to add green peas to this, and then you have green peas and liver in your stuffing, which is quite nice. And then we stuff it under the skin of the chicken leg. Quite tasty, but I think this is going to work just as well. I like fusion. I like to mix up cuisines, and so maybe 2 more I can do, at least. Yeah, 2 more. Let's make space. And I think this stuffing by itself or in itself is also a nice meal already. Okay, stuffing balls are done, so this can go back to the oven, and I put it on the top. That's done. I don't need this. However, I'm going to add the onions and the garlic to the turkey. So let's check on the turkey. how the turkey is doing. How you doing, turkey? Turkey is doing fine, just fine. Look at that. Kept the shape. It's getting there. It wasn't forced too much. It's happy. It's swimming in ghee. I'm going to add the garlic to it as well. So now it has garlic friends and onion friends. Let's check the temperature. I think it's gonna be on 40 something Celsius at this point. Oh, it's 55 already, mate. Not so much, 40. Okay, between 40 and 50. So I'll leave this on for another 10 minutes. Then I'll remove it to get some nice color. But this is looking good. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, thyme goes in here. And the rest of the thyme I don't need at the moment. I'm going to tidy up. And then I'll come back to you. Okay, I'm just going to add a chicken stock to the gravy as it cooks. Okay, let's check on the turkey. Smells amazing, to be honest. Stuffing is doing alright, it's firming up. Turkey is doing well. At this point I'm going to remove the foil and the baking parchment. Turn this around again. Give it a little bath of ghee. Okay, and I'm going to put it back now without the baking parchment and the aluminium foil. Okay, let's check on the potatoes. Potatoes are almost cooked. Few minutes and they are done. My gravy is getting ready as well. Amazing stuff. Okay, butter has melted. Just going to add some flour. Very basic stuff. Make sure you cook the flour. I think I'll be better off on the gas side. It's going to be faster. It's very important when you make a sauce or when you make bechamel, when you make any roux, to make sure that the flour is being cooked off. Otherwise it can taste horrible. And I'm just going to add slowly the stock from the bones. I don't need all of that, but I'm going to keep it for soup. See, don't throw anything away, any food. If it's not necessary to throw it away. So what I do, the flour is being cooked off, just add some stock to this. That's probably enough for now. And this is quite thick at the moment, but I'm going to add the juices from the turkey as well. So I can add a tiny bit more, and I can turn that one off because I don't have any use for it now. Okay, so let's see where we are at. Oh wow, I'm done already. Yeah, that's it. Stuffing is done. Happy days. And the turkey is doing very well indeed. I'm just going to turn it around, get rid some of these liquids in the gravy, just like so. Check on the temperature. I would say another 10 minutes and it's done. So turkey goes back in. Okay, gravy is done. I'm happy with that. I just need to finish the mash, finish the turkey cooking, and I'm going to serve it with a mulled wine cranberry sauce as well. Sounds amazing. Very Christmassy. But this is for Thanksgiving on a tight budget. Let's try one of the stuffing. So you can see the stuffing is quite firm, not too firm. It's got a nice texture to it. Let's see what it look like. Let's see what it look like. Fully cooked, obviously. Smells amazing. You can kind of see the liver in it. Oh yes, it's got such a rich flavor. It does need a bit of salt, but I was trying to be careful with the salt, as I tend to over salt things nowadays. But this one, let's say with a little cranberry. Oh yeah. Oh wow. So if you haven't tried this before, try this. Add chicken liver to your stuffing. It's going to be amazing. So yummy. Turn it off. Get rid of the water. So I'm using sweet potato and potato, and all I'm going to do is just to add some butter to this. No milk, no nothing, just butter. Using the same whisk. That's it. Mash is done. Taste test. Again, not quite salty enough for me, but I have to go easy. It tastes nice. I'm happy with that. So sweet potato and potato mash, half and half. Yes, almost there. Another 5 minutes and it's good. Okay guys, finishing touches now. Everything is ready. I'm just going to add a bit of peas, a bit of butter for the peas. Okay, let's take out the turkey. And the turkey is perfectly cooked. Yeah, it's all done. Now I'm just going to add some color to it with my blowtorch. Okay, so that's the turkey finished. I'm going to let it rest for about 5 minutes. That's all it has. I'm going to let it rest for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to plate up. And then we will see if this effort was worth it. Alright, I just reheat everything. Still hot. Don't have to worry too much about reheating stuff, but still. Okay, gravy is hot, I can turn it off. Peas are still hot. so is the mesh, just what we want. I can turn everything off. So, most important thing today, the turkey drum. So if you think about what this looked like at the beginning of the video, I think it transformed quite a bit. Obviously I used ham, but we have created a very nice and really cheap alternative to a Thanksgiving dinner for two. So again, this I've done because I know that there are a lot of people, you are alone or it's only just the two of you and it's not worth buying a whole turkey because who's gonna eat it? So this is for you, and also for those who can't afford all the fancy stuff. Look, you can create something very fancy with just a little. So this is the sweet potato and potato mash. Just like so. Then we are going to add some of the turkey. Don't even need too much. 2 slices plenty, because we are going to add our stuffing, which was with chicken liver. Again, great flavor, and it adds a lot of oomph to it. Then we have peas, and I understand peas are probably quite a British thing, but I like them. We use them in Hungary as well. So peas go in. That's it. And then our lovely gravy as well. That's it. And of course we have some lovely onions here, which we can also use as garnish. One escaped. Okay guys, so what do you think? I think this looks quite decent for what we started with. So what we have here is the turkey thigh, reshaped, wrapped in ham, with a lovely chicken liver stuffing, served with potato and sweet potato mash, peas and some gravy. Even better. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. See you on the next video. Thank you.